Hey everybody, welcome back to Kennedy Hawk Plays. This is Kennedy Hawk from the Marvel Champions Monthly Podcast. Today we're going to be playing our Wakanda Forever deck, inspired by Dr. 00 on MarvelCDB.com. And we're going to play against Ultron Expert Mode, using Goblin Gimmicks, Standard, and Expert Encounter sets. So we're going to get everything shuffled up here. If you want to read about the deck list, you can check the links below in YouTube or tune into our podcast, Marvel Champions Monthly, where we talk about this deck, or will talk about this deck, in our next episode. So we're going to create a drone right away, and there's these cool little drone tokens down here in Tabletop Simulator. That will be a 1/1 drone, and we'll draw our 6 cards. And actually, before we get going, I forgot to put my obligation in, so it should be 37 cards there. Alright, so as we talked about before, the key to this deck is not playing Wakanda Forever early, and it really focuses on getting Avengers allies out there and strengthen numbers. So what you want to do is set up 5 allies in the first pass through your deck, use strengthen numbers to draw a bunch of cards in the second pass through, and play these Black Panther upgrades, and then after that, your deck is pretty much just resources in Wakanda Forever, so you play Wakanda Forever, forever, and forever, and forever, and forever. So, we're going to get going. We'll use our setup ability. We're going to grab a Black Panther upgrade, and we're not even going to play it. We're just going to use it as resources, so I don't care which one it is. And away we go. So, first things first, we will play a Squirrel Girl. She'll come into play. She'll ping this guy for 1. We need Ultron's health meter, which goes to 22 points, so 21 after Squirrel Girl punches him. We will then pay 1, 2 for a Wonder Man, and we'll get this Triskelion out here right away. That's really important, because we need to make sure our 5th ally is an Avenger. So Falcon is somewhere in our deck. We're not going to be able to play him until our 5th ally, because we have 2 of our Avengers, only 3 in the deck are Avengers characters out there, and you'll see why when we get Avengers Mansion out. So I'm gonna flip, I'm gonna attack for 2, and I will ready and just draw my 5 cards. So we have Falcon here. We're not gonna be able to play him yet, which is kind of a bummer. So bad guy gets a threat. He attacks us, which creates a drone, and we'll defend. So he's swinging for 3 attack because he gets the +1 attack. And I can't remember if I shuffled that, but we'll do it again just in case. So he's swinging for 4, just 4, so we will take 2. He'll take 1. This little drone hits us for 1 and passes away, and we get an encounter card. So our encounter card is another drone. Not so bad. We can take care of that pretty easily. And it's our go again. So let's see what we want to do here. I think we want to strengthen numbers right away to draw 2 cards. I was really hoping for some double resources. You know, we didn't get them, but things have been worse. So I'm actually debating here pitching Falcon, but that always terrifies me. The first things we're going to do is we're going to flip, because he's going to scheme this turn, I think, no matter what. We will pay 1, 2 for Golden City and draw 2 new cards. We were really searching for resource cards that we did not get. So instead, we're going to pay 1. Well, we really can't pay that way. Maria Hill's still in our deck. So we're going to pay 1, 2 for a Shuri. And she'll search our deck for an upgrade. We will grab a Honorary Avenger, put it into our hand, and shuffle our deck. We'll play Honorary Avenger on Shuri. She'll thwart for 1. No, she doesn't need to thwart for 1. She'll just chill. And that's that. So, we're drawing 4 cards, because we're in Alter Ego mode. We have 3 Avengers out. And I think we have 1 strengthened numbers in here, but there's 2 more in our deck, which could draw us 3 cards now. So he's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 2 plus something. It ends up being 4. Whatever it is, it's going to pop this. So that will create a drone. Both those drones will scheme for 1. And we get an encounter card, which is, oops, a really bad one. Ultron schemes. So he's going to scheme for 2 and spend a science, or something bad happens, we'll spend a science. So he's scheming for 2, and this makes us discard cards from our deck. for each threat placed this way. So we're discarding 2 cards from our deck and hoping they are not Maria Hill, and he schemed for 2 more. That was a not so bad turn for us. It's our go. We're going to draw 2. Was really hoping to draw into that Maria Hill, and it did not happen. I guess we could have reduced that scheme by 1, but this is okay. Let's play our Avengers Tower. Let's flip, and we got to take care of some of this stuff here. So I think that we will discard a Wakanda Forever so that, maybe we won't do that. Well, we're not going to be able to play this turn without sacrificing our Honorary Avenger. We have to hold on to this for Maria Hill. So yeah, we'll discard this so we can attack here for 3. Squirrel Girl will finish that guy off, which will spawn another drone, which is hopefully not our Maria Hill, or we'll be sad. I'm going to get some tokens down here because we're going to need these soon. I always forget to do this part of my setup before I start streaming. All right. So these do need consequential damage. That's what I was going for there. We will attack and kill this drone and find out if Maria Hill was there. She wasn't. We will attack and kill this drone, find out who was there. Not Maria Hill again, so that's great. Readying everybody up. We can still have 1 more ally. I wish I had saved that Mockingbird, but you'll live and learn. We need to get rid of some of this stuff. We can't hold these in our hand. We have to hold on to Honorary Avenger, and we're drawing 4 cards. No Maria Hill, but we're probably going to draw her here unless she becomes a top-decked Ultron drone, which would suck. All right, so he's going to get a threat. We're going to let him have 2 more. He's going to attack us and create a drone. So this attack has 3. We'll defend it. It ends up being an attack for 5. So we take 3. He takes 1. This drone attacks us for 1, and we find out if it was Maria Hill. It wasn't. Great news, guys. We get an encounter card. The villain schemes. This is like the worst thing that could happen. Ugh. So he is scheming for 2. And we don't have that, so he is going to create a drone, which is probably Maria Hill. But at least this doesn't threat out. Wowzers. That was rough. It's our turn. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I can't do much in hero form. I'm thinking about flipping and using Ancestral Knowledge to put the cards I need into my deck. And I think that's the right move here. So we're going to flip. We're going to pay 1 for Ancestral Knowledge. And what will we shuffle into our deck? A Strengthened Numbers. A Falcon. And an emergency? That's awkward. Feels bad, bro. So this should be, well, I guess that could be Maria Hill, and we'd be really sad. We'll find out in a minute here. So we're going to shuffle our deck up. We are going to strengthen numbers. Well, no, we'll Golden City first. That makes way more sense. So we did get a Maria Hill, which is good. So let's play Maria Hill, which draws us another card. And then we can Honorary Avenger her. So we've got 4 Avengers out there. Then we can strengthen numbers, and we're only going to strengthen numbers for 3 here. So we drew 1, we get 2 more, and we get a lovely encounter deck. So that was our first encounter pass, and we don't have 5 allies yet. But we will very soon. All right. So the character we are going to play, we're going to reduce the cost by 1 and pay 1, 2. There are 2 strengthened numbers in our deck, so we can pitch 1, 3, 4 for a Falcon. He is going to reveal the top 3 cards of this deck. We're going to hope that they're all treacheries. 2 treacheries, so we do get to reduce the threat by 2. Both these guys will thwart. 1, 2, 3, 4. That feels good. And I think that's all we can do. We're set up pretty well. So we have 5 allies out because we have Triskelion to increase it by 1. And Avengers Tower, since they are all Avengers, we increase it by another 1. So we are drawing 6 cards to drop to our hand size. We did not get a strength in numbers, which sucks. But we might draw it with Golden City. So he's going to get a threat. We're not going to give him 2 free threat. We're going to give him another drone because I'm kind of terrified of giving him any more threat than he has. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. That's really bad. That's really bad, guys. So he gets to 10. This flips. We create another drone, and then all those drones will scheme. So this thing jumps to 3 right away. We are not going to get our combo off in this game, guys. We get 2 of these lovely... Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. We messed that way up. This is probably worse. So this was at 4. My bad, guys. I forgot I had these revealed over here. So he is scheming for 2, but hopefully not as much as we just saw. So 2 plus 0, and he heals 2 damage. These guys scheme for 1, 2, 3. I don't know what's going on over there. This guy flips. He does scheme again, which sucks. So he schemes for... Now he schemes for that 6, and we discard 6 cards from the top of our deck. And then he does not surge, so not the end of the world. What? I'm doing it again. He schemes for 2, 3, just 3. Feels better. All right, it is enough to pop this scheme. So we do have only 5 more turns to win. Sorry about all that misplaying. I need to like do this or something so I remember that those cards go there. All right, so we've done 3 damage to the boss. He has a bunch of drones out, and we're about to die. Things are great. Let's draw 2. Let's go balls to the walls here and draw 5. Going all out looking for these Black Panther upgrades. We're obviously going to heal 4 because we need to really bad. We could Ancestral Knowledge some stuff back into our deck, which is probably smart. So let's do that. Nope, not into my hand. That is not what I asked for. So we're going to do a Strength in Numbers, an Avengers Assembled, and an Avengers Mansion, I guess. Oh no, there was a Power of Leadership. So we'll shuffle those back into our deck because we might draw 5 again this turn. And now we're going to see what we can do here. We can play a Healing Suit. We can play a set of gloves. We can flip. And we can play Avengers Assembled to ready everyone. And give them all +1/+1, which is probably important for this turn. Not really sure. So let's see what we can do here. We probably need to get rid of those things, but they're all going to die to retaliate. What I think I like doing better, you're going to die if you attack, so we're not going to do that. You're not going to die, so you'll swing for 4. You will swing for 2. You will swing for 2. And you'll swing for 3. So you guys all need consequential damage. Black Panther himself will also swing for 3. So we got him down to 5. I didn't want to have Squirrel Girl die yet because I'd really like to use her for 1 more Strength in Numbers. So I'm going to discard some of these. Draw 4. Okay. No Strength in Numbers, but we do get a pretty fun Wakanda Forever setup here. And there should be 1 more Strength in Numbers in our deck. Okay, so he's going to get a threat. He is going to attack us for 2. And he'll create a drone, which is always fun. So he's swinging for 6 attack plus what we know is going to be 1, so that's 7. That's a lot. So we're going to have Squirrel Girl defend against that one, and she'll get toasted. And then these 4 will attack me, and all die to retaliate, which I'm a big fan of. So let's see what was hidden there. A Wakanda Forever, a Wakanda Forever, an Energy, and an Honorary Avenger. Okay, not so bad. And then he gets his encounter card, which tells us he attacks again. So he's going to create yet another drone. He's only attacking us for 3. We'll defend, so it becomes 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we should have known that. So we are totally dead. Okay, we died. All that misplaying and redoing for nothing because we just died. Okay, let's make it happen this time. Try 2 isn't so bad. We almost got our ally engine going. It was just a little bit too late. I think in reality, playing Shuri over Mockingbird is probably a mistake. Knowing we were going to have to go to our deck one more time for Falcon, I mean, we should have just taken the stun, which would have prevented him from creating a ridiculous number of drones. He still would have had a lot. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're going to get set up again, and we're going to crush it this time. All right, so he creates his little drone. I don't care about your little drone. We're gonna take it to town. All right, this is a real crappy opening hand. So we're gonna drop some stuff like it is hot and draw 3. Okay, was hoping for more double resources there. Didn't quite get what I wanted, but that's okay. We do get to search for a Black Panther upgrade, which again, we're just gonna use as resources. So I could play 4 for Avengers Mansion, which seems legit to me. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Avengers Mansion. We'll use that to draw a card. Drawing cards is good. We drew the perfect card. We drew Shuri, so we will play her and fish out. I guess in this case we're gonna fish out a Black Panther upgrade and not use it, but just thinning our deck really. Yeah, so we're gonna put an Honorary Avenger on her. She'll attack and clear this drone. And end of the round, we will discard one of our Black Panther upgrades and draw 4. We should have flipped. Sorry, flip and attack for 2. So he's down to 20. He gets a threat. He attacks us, so we create a card here. He's attacking us for 3 plus something. We're going to defend, so 3, 4, 5. We take 1, 2, 3. He takes 1. And we get an encounter card, which is Surging. Oh, no. There's a minion. This minion, no, the minion also attacks us for 1. I don't know how to play this game. Then this one comes out. If no attacks were made, put the face down card of your deck into play, engage with you as a minion. So he remakes a drone. Not a big deal. It is Argo, which is great. So we are going to draw a card. Always hoping for that double resource, but not quite getting it today. We're going to pay 3 for Mockingbird, who will stun Ultron. We will also make her an Avenger. You need a consequential damage on you. We'll clear this drone. And I'm considering flipping here. And I think I shall to get more cards. So drawing 5. Perfect. We got our Triskelion and our Golden City set up for next turn. All right, so he gets a threat. He schemes. It's going to be 2 plus some big number. Doesn't matter what number it is, because this is going to pop and create a drone. Then his encounter card is he heals back to full health. And it's our go. It was not so bad. Let's draw a card. Double resources. You do not want to show up for me today. Let's pay 2 for a Golden City and draw 2 more cards. I don't know where they are hiding, but this is annoying. All right. We could play Maria Hill, but we really need to... Oh, this guy schemes too. My bad. We really need to... We don't have any Honorary Avengers to put on her because I think we threw our 3rd one away. No, it's in our deck still, so we could play Maria Hill pretty safely. 1, 2 for Maria Hill. Draw us a card. Draw us 3 cards. I guess at this point we play a Triskelion. And a Squirrel Girl hitting this guy for 1. And hitting the boss for 1. We'll flip. We'll hit the boss for 2 more. Squirrel Girl will thwart for 1. Bingo bango. That's going to be the end of our turn here. So we are drawing 3 cards. Wowzers. Okay. He gets a threat. We choose to give him 2 more threat. He doesn't attack because he's stunned. We get an encounter card. It makes the drones super annoying. But that's okay. So, what do we want to do? Let's draw a card. Okay, that makes things easier. Let's play Avengers Tower. We really need to find that honorary Avenger. I don't think it's in here, so it's going to be in our next hand. Oh, there's one in there. Bummer. It was a drone or something. Ugh. Okay, well, goodbye, Maria Hill. You're nice knowing you. So she'll thwart for 2 and take a consequential damage. We will pay 4. Oh, no. Would we rather... Yeah, we're not going to play Falcon yet. We will punch for 2. We will pay 1, 2, 3 to get rid of this guy. Then we'll flip and draw 2 with Golden City. Yeah, so now here we can play Falcon. We can't have a 5th ally because Maria's not an Avenger, so I'm going to discard her because now we can have another ally as long as it's an Avenger ally. And we reveal these cards. We're not going to mess them up this time, though. So we got 2 treachery cards. There's only 1 threat on a scheme, though. So I'm going to put these cards here so I remember those are my next boost cards. So on his turn, he's going to scheme for 4. That'll be annoying. And then he's going to create a drone. That's not so bad. Do we want to do anything else? I think I'd rather save these guys' health for when I do an Avengers Assembled. So I am going to ready everybody up and draw 5 cards, which is going to give me 1 extra encounter card. So he is going to scheme twice this turn. That could end pretty poorly, so we'll have to think about that if we don't draw a bunch of emergencies. And we drew none. This is really bad. That's not what we wanted to see, those cards. Okay, so we know he is going to scheme twice. The first scheme is going to be for 4. And then we deal this card to ourselves. So that one's not a big deal, but it is going to gain Surge. So what we'll probably do is we'll give him 1 and we'll create a drone. He is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. And we discard, no cards from the top of our deck. We deal ourselves a second encounter card. Or this guy schemes for 1. Sorry. Deal ourselves a second encounter card. So first we'll do this one. It's going to heal him for 2. Next we'll do this one. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Just enough to be really annoying. Once again. So that will create yet another drone. And it will discard 4 cards from the top of our deck. Not Black Panther upgrades, so that's good. And that's the end of the bad guy turn. So, bummer. Let's draw some cards. Let's make this a better world. Alright, so we can play Wonder Man, which is great. We don't have a strength in numbers, which really, really sucks. This is not a great time for that to be the case. Yeah. Let's take out one of these drones. Let's take out one of these drones. Can't afford to have those guys out there anymore. Gosh, this stinks. 3 Wakanda Forevers and nothing to do with it. We're going to have to flip. We can't spend any more time in Ultra Ego form. We really need to draw our obligations so we can flip and exhaust to get this Golden City going again. Blurgity blurg. We can at least attack. We can have Falcon attack. We can have Wonder Man attack. And then we can pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for Avengers Assembled. Ready, 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 ready. Now we attack for 1, 2, 3. Wonder Man attacks for 1, 2, 3, 4. Falcon attacks for 1, 2, 3. So we got 2 consequential damage on those 3 health guys. Sure, he's got enough room to attack for 2 more. Do I want to do that? Probably. That'll send Ultron into the next phase, and we'll have to search for an Ultron side scheme. Ultron's Imperative. So we're finally actually making it to phase 2, unlike last game. I have a feeling it's not going to end well for us, but we'll see how it goes. This gets 2 threat per player, and it creates 2 drones. That's the more annoying part. And those drones have +1 attack and +1 hit point. Even more annoying. So Mockingbird is going to get rid of this scheme, because that's important to get rid of right away. And he's going to go up to 27 health. I think it's going to take a 3rd try, guys. I'm sorry. I failed you all. Squirrel Girl could kill one of those drones. Are we better off saving her for a strength in numbers? There's none in our discard pile. There could be some there. I think we're better off saving her. At the same time, that's 2 attack. We'll just get rid of her. Okay. Doesn't feel great, doesn't feel horrible. And we now draw 5 cards. We did get a strength in numbers, and we got our honorary Avengers. So that's great. He's going to get a threat. He's going to attack us for 4 plus something. We will obviously defend. So it ends up being just 4. So we take 2. He takes none because he can't take damage while drones are in play. This drone attacks us for 2. You guys are all ready now as well. So the drone takes 1. These drones are actually now 2/2. I'm not going to put that out there. I'll just have to remember because I don't have a token for that stat set. And we get an encounter card, which gives him more bad things. We need to top deck Mockingbird with our draw right here. So let's draw. That's not Mockingbird, in case you guys were wondering. Let's strengthen numbers for 4. Again, that's not Mockingbird. Bummer. Let's see here. We're going to have to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avengers Assembled to ready everybody. And play strength in numbers for 1, 2, 3, 4. We are looking for a Mockingbird. That is also not a Mockingbird. How annoying. We get 1 more card to draw, but it's also not a Mockingbird. Okay, so we got all our Black Panther upgrades. We don't have enough money to pay for them all. We really can't afford to let him scheme, but we also can't stay in alter ego form. One of these guys is going to have to bite the dust. I think we keep searching for Mockingbird, so we're going to pay 1. Oh, that feels really bad. Pay 1. Well, let's draw a card. Goodbye, Wonder Man. It was nice knowing you. Okay, this is better. Goodbye, Falcon. We were friends once. She's going to ping everything for 1, which will kill this drone, and hit Ultron for 1. Well, this is simultaneous. I don't know if we get to decide the order. We'll assume we can't hit Ultron and see what happens. I'm going to reduce the cost of Squirrel Girl by 1. Did I pay for Squirrel Girl? I did. Okay. So I get 1 of those back to my hand. That was a drone. Because then I can still play Nick Fury and draw some cards. So first we'll attack, punch, punch. And we have played Avengers Assembled this turn. It was just a deck ago. So Squirrel Girl actually punches for 2, which feels good. They'll take their consequential damage. And we're going to pay 4 for Nick Fury, who's going to get rid of Maria Hill and draws 3 cards, or just punch for 4. I think he just punches for 4, plus 2 more from existing. I can hit for 1, 2, 3. We ready everybody up. And we keep going. We're getting 5 cards. He's going to get a threat. He's going to attack for 5 plus something against Nick Fury. He attacks Nick Fury for a whole bunch of damage, but that's what Nick's there for. We get 2 nasty encounter cards. Our first one is a guard drone. Well, that sucks. That's like 7 extra life. Oh. And another drone. Great. More life for Ultron. Okay. What can we do here? We can draw a card. Drawing cards is always good. We can strengthen numbers for 3 more cards. We're really looking for that Mockingbird really, really hard. Let's pay 4 for Nick Fury, who's going to pop out and hit this guy for 4. Because we're just going balls to the walls, try to kill a villain at this point. He'll attack this other drone and kill him. I would really like to save him to defend. So we'll see what happens here. We're gonna, well, we'll kill this guard drone, which will spawn another drone, my favorite. Nick is not an Avengers character, so we're gonna play Avengers Assembled, readying the other 3 and Black Panther. So I could hit this guy for 2, and then I could get 4, 7 more onto the boss. Or I could draw 3 cards. If I get 7 onto the boss, I'm going to wipe out my entire field here. So I think we need to draw 3. They aren't great. We'll attack and kill this drone. We never did play our Black Panther upgrades this game, so our combo is struggling here. Struggling from the get-go. We're going to discard these Wakanda Forevers and draw 3 cards, so we don't deck out this turn. He gets a threat. He attacks Nick Fury for a real big number. Nick Fury dies. And we get 1 encounter card, which is he heals 2, or this gains Surge, so it gains Surge because there's no drones. And awesome, it's something that lets us flip and exhaust. That was like the best. This card was exactly what we wanted, because now we get to use Golden City. This could be it, kids. He's got no drones. All we got to do is 15 damage. So let's draw 3 cards. That does deck us out. Wow, we got 2 emergencies. We could even stay here. No, we could not do that. So we decked out, and we drew our 3 already. What a crummy 3. Let's strengthen numbers for 3. Okay. Still a pretty crummy hand here. There's like literally nothing good. We're going to flip. We are going to, whatever that thing's called. 1, 2, 3, 4 to ready everybody. And then, so now here we have 2, 6, 9 damage to face. But then we die. We can't die. We got to strengthen numbers for 3 again. We're really digging deep for nothing useful. This is just like, things could not be worse coming out of our hand right there. Gosh, this is crappy. Put that on Squirrel Girl, I guess. We attack for 3. Ready everything up. We're going to discard this hand of poop. So let's see what's here. 2 strengthened numbers. We got to get to another strengthened numbers. So we're going to discard one of those and draw 4. We did get to it, so that's great. And we got everything that's good. We just have to survive this round. So he's coming at us for 5. Oh, you know what? Instead of discarding that, we're going to get rid of Goblin Glider. Duh. All right, so he's coming at us for 4. 4 plus a boost. So if he got a 3 boost, I would be dead. We're going to risk it. He gets a 2 boost, so he's hit me for 6. I'm really bad at math. Hold on. 6, I defend 2, I take 4. I'm totally toast. We lost. This one was a loss. This one was a loss, guys. I should not have defended there. But even if I hadn't, these were my lovely encounter cards coming out. That might not have been so bad. We may have gotten him, but regardless, I defended like a chump, squandered my opportunity, and now we're going to have to play a 3rd game against Ultron. If we lose this one, I'm just going to keep playing till I win, but there might be this like little fast forward blip in my video, and I'll cut to fade that says, after 72 more tries. No. We wouldn't do that. If you're still watching, thanks for tuning in and sticking with me through this pain. We had him really close that time, believe it or not, but we're going to get him on this third try. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you leave a comment or like the video. It really helps me, encourage me to make more videos, make more content. Same thing on our podcast. Feel free to jump on iTunes and leave us feedback, good or bad. We just want to make the show as good as possible for all of you that take your time to tune in, because we really appreciate it. All right, drawing 6 cards. Wow, Honorary Avenger out the butt. That's really bad. Because we need to use 2 of those. Yeah, this is like almost just remulligan bad. We're going to discard a bunch. Okay. Golden City kind of makes up for it. I'll take these gloves. We didn't get any allies, which sucks. We'll play Golden City. Exhaust for 2. We'll play Shuri. She'll fish up something. Has to be an upgrade, huh? And there's no more Honorary Avengers in there like we'd like. And we'll give her an Honorary Avenger. I think we start getting some of these things out here while we have the money for them. So let's play that one. What's ready? We're going to get rid of the daggers and draw 4 cards. I really like, flip, kill, punch, and then draw 4 cards. All right, so he gets a threat. He creates a drone. We're going to count on him milling our deck really fast so we can get back to those Honorary Avengers. He is going to attack us for 3 plus something. We'll defend. 3 plus 0, so we take 1. He takes 1. This little guy hits us for 1 and passes away. No! Our Avengers Tower drone. All right, our encounter card is a Goblin Glider. Okay, so this is like not the end of the world turn here. We are going to play another Black Panther upgrade. That's really going to help us later in the game. We are going to pay to get rid of the Goblin Glider. We will flip and draw 2. These suck. We will draw 1 more. Okay, that's not as bad. Play Mockingbird, stunning the boss. We got to cycle our deck to get to those Honorary Avengers now, which really, really sucks. So, she could thwart for 1. There's a chance. No, there's no chance that he wouldn't threat out, so that's not worth it. I mean, we could draw into an emergency, but there's only 1 left in our deck. I don't think that's worth it. So we're drawing 6. He gets a threat. He schemes for 2, 3, whatever it is. It's big enough. And then this little drone that gets created schemes for 1 on the next scheme. And our counter card is another drone. Drones, my favorite thing. Alrighty, it is our go. And there are no allies in there. Sorry, make the call. Let's draw 2. Let's Ancestral Knowledge first. Gosh, this is a feel bad moment. Let's draw 2. Let's draw 2 more. We're just digging here at this point. Let's use a Strength at Numbers to play Ancestral Knowledge. So we're going to shuffle in Strength at Numbers, Honorary Avenger, and Avengers Tower, because those are the things we need right now. Anyway, shuffle them in. Ancestral Knowledge, really good against Ultron, because when he mills the cards you need, you can still get them back. Let's pay 4 for a Nick Fury. Punchity, he's going to draw us 3 cards. Okay, this isn't so bad. We're going to pay 1, 2 for an Avengers Tower. Or do we just get a mansion first? 1, 2, 3, 4 for a mansion. Draw a card. Okay, we don't want to strengthen numbers to get this tower out. I think that's a bad move. We'll flip. You know, Nick and I will punch this guy, getting rid of him. This guy does not attack us because he's stunned, so we're probably okay creating another drone. I'm not super happy about it. Readying everybody up. You know what? Maybe we will play this Avengers Tower this turn too. I was thinking about playing that, but I think we can survive this way. So our turn, we're drawing 5 cards, which, you know, is not enough. So here's our bonus encounter card. He is going to get a threat. He's not going to attack us because he's stunned. These 2 guys will hit us for 1 each, and they will die to retaliate. There's our Falcon. He's ready for make the call whenever we're ready. And 2 encounter cards. So the first encounter card is create a drone, and then this has 5 threat. Don't be make the call. Don't be make the call. And our second one is a thing for Ultron. Our boy. It's our go. Nick Fury goes away. Sorry for your life, Nick Fury. Let's get this on Mockingbird right away. Let's draw a card. Let's draw 2 more cards. Not getting what we need. Let's get rid of this drone. The fewer, well, is the drone the right answer? Here might be a better way to get rid of the drone. So let's think on that for a minute. I'd like to keep you for Nick Fury land. You're also good. Oh gosh, everything here is good. Let's play Wakanda Forever. So we will move a damage from ourselves to the villain, and then we will remove 2 threat from a scheme. We will thwart for 2 more. And now we're going to flip and draw 2 cards. Okay. So we can Avengers Tower, pay 1 for Squirrel Girl, who will kill this minion and let us thwart away this side scheme. She'll take a consequential damage. We can... I really don't want to cycle my deck a 3rd time looking for Falcon. Blah, this is disgusting. So we only have 1 make the call, so if we don't save it to play with Falcon, we're not going to be able to get to our 5 Avengers really soon. 4 Avengers might be enough. We could also just hard cast Falcon from here. I think I would rather get Triskelion out and get Wonder Man out just to be prepared for a strength in numbers for 4. That still gets us 4 more cards so we can play those Black Panther upgrades, so I'm pretty happy with it. And we have 2 of them in our hand, so... Alright, he gets a threat. We're going to let him create a drone, because giving him 2 more threats seems dangerous. He's going to scheme for 2, 6. No big deal. Just a casual 6 threat placed on the scheme all at one time. And his side card thing lets us exhaust or remove this from the game. We wanted to save that for later, but that's okay. It's our go. We're drawing 3 cards. We're doing it here, team. Alright. We're going to play a Black Panther upgrade. We're going to play another Black Panther upgrade. We're probably going to shuffle some things into our deck with Ancestral Knowledge. I'd also like to have 2 resources to play these 2 guys. Maybe that's not what we're going to do. Yeah. Bummer. Let's flip. We will pay 1 for a Wakanda Forever. A different way. 1 for a Wakanda Forever. So we will deal 1 to everything with energy daggers. We will deal 2 to Ultron. We will heal 1 from ourselves onto Ultron, and we'll remove 2 threat from the scheme. We will thwart for 1. We will thwart for 1. We will thwart for 1. She's got 2 damage on her now. Is it worth it Wakanda Forevering again? I don't think so. I think it's... Oh, that's Exhaust Your Hero, so we can't even do that. So we can Wakanda Forever again. We will Wakanda Forever. This time removing a threat from a scheme, healing 1 from ourselves onto the boss, hitting him for 1 with energy daggers, and then hitting him for 4. And now we're going to ready everything up. So we're just about or well past our second deck pass, and we've got all this stuff in the field. We're not going to get to Falcon until we shuffle our deck again, which is quite a bummer. But it's going to be really soon. So he's going to get a threat. We'll let him have 2 more. He's going to attack and create a drone. So he's attacking for 3 plus something. Ends up being 5, so we take 1, 2, 3. He takes 1, and our bonus card is a Caught Off Guard. What do I not care about? Probably Triskelion, because I'm not getting any use out of it currently. Coolio. It's our go. Let's strengthen numbers for 4. And draw 1. We get a bonus encounter card, of course, our favorite. Can we just off him this turn? That would be stupendous. Or can we, like, mitigate him this turn, I guess, is the real question. Not sure yet. Stay tuned. Let's pay 4 for Avengers Assembled. So everybody is +1/+1 now. And readied. So we have the option of drawing 4 or smashing some face. I like the idea of smashing some face. We've got 2 Wakanda Forevers, so we're going to start with that. We're going to Wakanda Forever. We'll Energy Daggers everything for 1. We will remove a threat from the scheme. We will hit him, or heal 1 and move it to him, and then hit him for 4. Then we will Wakanda Forever again. We will start with our heal. So that's going to move 1 to him, which will pop him to the next phase. We now need to search for that Ultron's Imperative. I was really hoping it was this face down card right here, but it was not. So he gets 2 threats, and 2 drones come out, I believe. Yeah. And these drones now have 2 life, which is really annoying. But the good news is if we end with Energy Daggers, we'll get that too. So we're going to remove 1 threat from the scheme. We'll do the gloves, but they'll whiff, and then we'll end with Energy Daggers, which will hit this guy down to, well, I guess it's simultaneous, so it won't be able to hit this guy yet, but it will hit these 2 guys to death, because we're hitting them each for 2. We now have everybody that's alive ready to damage, and I kind of think that's worth it. Let's think here quickly. So Shuri still has life left, so she can thwart for 2 and get rid of this hazard card, which seems good, seems reasonable. I can punch for 3, hitting him to 24. Mockingbird can punch for 2. Squirrel Girl doesn't want to punch. Wonder Man can punch for 4. Do we flip? Do we dare flip? I think we dare flip. And we draw 2 cards. Discard one of those guys and get set up for our next turn. So we're drawn 4. Really good setup here. He's going to get a threat. We can give him 2 more or give him a minion. I think we're going to give him 2 more because the minion is like giving him health. He's going to scheme for 3 plus something. That was a mistake because he ended up getting the minion anyway and advancing the scheme. Bummer. So he would have advanced the scheme anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter either way. That minion schemes for 1, and we get 2 lovely encounter cards, one of which is probably, you know, scheme and lose the game. No, it is not. Wow. Well, we're staying in hero form the rest of the game, so get ready. And he's got a ton of health sitting out here that we got to get rid of somehow. So let's figure out how we're going to do that, team. I think we forgot to put damage out on Wonder Man. And Shuri should now have 3. Okay. Feels better. It's our go. Draw on 3 cards. Where are all those Wakanda Forevers? We need you today. So we can play Triskelion and then pay 4 for Falcon. We get to reveal these cards, which really only helps us plan our attacks. So he's going to get a 1 boost this turn. And then he's going to make all the drones attack us. Which is not the end of the world, because he's not creating more drones anymore. We've got 5 Avengers, so I feel pretty safe drawing 5 cards and hoping for a strength in numbers. I should not have felt safe. That's quite the bummer. Ugh. Alright. There are 3 strength in numbers, I believe. We can look at this because we just shuffled it. There's 3 strength in numbers. We could use... Well, we don't care about strength in numbers. We care about Avengers Assembled right now. That's what we're looking for. Bummer. We're going to flip Baruni. R2 attack will kill this guy right away. Dare I play Nick Fury and draw 3 cards? Or do I just clear this drone with him and get set up for punching next turn? Who would I sacrifice? I don't know if it really matters. I think Nick Fury is a good answer. So we play Nick Fury. We unfortunately have to discard 2 guys because he is not an Avenger. Sucks. So we're going to get rid of Squirrel Girl because she's cheap. And only has 1 health left. And we're going to get rid of Wonder Man because he cost me cards later and had only 1 health left. So when Nick shows up, I'm going to draw 3 cards. Okay. This is a better setup. So we could play 2 Wakanda Forevers, but then we could not afford to Avengers Assemble. I think the first answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. We play Avengers Assemble and ready all these guys. Let me not pay with that strength in numbers and pay with them via hill. Now the question is, do I strengthen numbers for 4 more cards looking for Wakanda Forevers? There's 1 in my discard. That means there's 2 in here. I don't think we do. I think we play our first Wakanda Forever. We move 1 from ourselves to this guy. We energy daggers another 1 on him. And I guess we just punch him for 2 or for 4. And that's the end of this guy. Creates another drone. Then Nick Fury doesn't have the +1/+1, so he'll attack that drone, clearing him. And we got to do some damage, so let's hit for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Who's still alive? Mockingbird can hit for 2. Shuri, I think if I use you, you are no longer a resource to me. So I'd rather keep you alive for now. We're going to ready up and draw 4 cards. He gets a threat. He is going to attack Nick Fury like a madman. Nick Fury's dead, obviously. Then we get 2 boost cards. These are the boost cards. So, we'll give him another boost because I really don't care because we're going to try to kill him this turn. And this one is going to create a drone. So we're down to 3 allies. That sucks, but we don't have a strength in numbers, so it's not the end of the world. We're going to draw 1 card. Okay, we do have a strength in numbers. I think it's worth it to draw 3 right now. We did not get an Avengers Assembled, but we did get to make the call to bring Nick Fury back out. I thought you were in here. You are. He's going to punch him for 4, or he's going to draw us. He's going to draw us 3. We are totally going to win on Wakanda Forever. Somehow, some way. All right. What's going on here? We could strengthen numbers for 1. That seems like a good deal. No, it doesn't. We'll just win with 3 Wakanda Forevers. So we will move a damage from ourselves to this guy. We'll energy daggers to kill that guy. We'll try to remove a threat, but we can't. And then we'll hit Ultron for 4. We will Wakanda Forever again. Again, don't have any damage to move, but we can energy daggers and hit him for 4. And then our final Wakanda Forever for this turn, we will kill him with energy daggers. Ta-da! We did it. So that was cool. Took us 3 tries. We got there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. My videos will be a little bit more sporadic the next 2 weeks, but they'll be back again after that, so you can look forward to seeing a Green Goblin video against this deck next week. So make sure to like and subscribe, check out our podcast, and check out all the other awesome Marvel Champions content.